Hey guys, I'm in my car right now and I just wanted to come on, and just speak about the ups and downs of just the stress that is coronavirus and wanting to make sure everybody's safe, but having the other selfish want to be in your classroom and teaching the kids face to face because the value it has on their education. It's just so hard to find a balance or find the correct place to stand in. It's really tiresome and stressful to want to plan so much when there's no clear sense of direction from, governing officials or anything like that. I know my principals, I know the schools, I know the teachers, they want to be able to provide the information that they, find that parents and that everybody else wants to hear, but it's so hard because there is no clear guidelines to this, to this virus. It's hard, and I thought I'd just be real. And of course it sounds lovely, and yes, it is doable, and it's most definitely going to happen because teachers are here for kids. We go above and beyond for our students, and that's just fact. As much as we want to give answers, our principals want to give us answers, and our principals want answers from their supervisors, and their supervisors want answers from the government. There's no clear sense. We're all going with the flow. It's just still so hard to make sure that everyone is just feeling okay, because this time is just not okay. This time is just not okay. And on a lighter note, I did want to go over some things that I am doing to prepare for distance learning. I'm going to show you a little bit about my class website and give you some other ideas on how you can make it very easily navigatable. Is navigatable a word? My gosh, see what's happening? Been out of school too long. Gonna make it easy to navigate for the parents, for the student, and it's honestly super feasible, super easy to do if you're willing to kind of put in that time. Like I said, I know you are, because teachers, we go above and beyond. I just wish everyone such good luck, on this school year. And I've read it a lot in the comments. I read all of your comments. Some of them, they're hard to read because I'm just I wish I knew that I was doing all the right things, but I don't, or this isn't what I agree with, so why are you doing it this way? I have to do my job. So whatever I'm told to do, I'm going to do that, because I don't honestly have the means to just say, oh, forget this job. No, I'm not going to do it. I will not be able to have a living for me and my son, and to make a life. It's hard, but there's essential workers out there everywhere making a sacrifice daily. And although some people don't feel that it's the right thing, that maybe we should be in our classrooms or what, despite my own beliefs, I have to be in my classroom. For the parents that do choose to send their kids to school, I have to be there for those kids. I'm gonna do it because that's my job as a teacher. I chose this profession. No, I didn't choose to be an online teacher, but I'm flexible, as a teacher should be. I'm flexible. I'm making do with what I know, what I have, expanding my skill set however I can. I'm doing the best I can because I know what my role is, and I know how important I am as a teacher to these kids. And I know all of you watching this know that too. We know that if you're a teacher, we have to make a lot of sacrifices and just make sure that we're super dedicated to our job, despite all of the forces that are working against us. And there's many, not just coronavirus. Okay, so without further ado, here are some things that I'm going to do to prepare for distance learning, because I'm going to be leading both. So I have to teach my in-person class, and I also have to teach an online class. So this is how I am setting up my online class, and I'll show you a little, some tips and tricks. So bear with me. This might be a detailed video, but I hope it's helpful. And thank you for watching, guys. You are kind of the people that are keeping me going this summer. I'm kind of at my wit's end, and I sat in my car right now and just stared, because my head feels like it's gonna explode most days, and reading a lot of your positive comments and interacting with a lot of new teachers on Instagram and on here has been spectacular and amazing for my own personal mental health, because yeah, it's been crazy, guys. So I know you all feel the same. So anyways, thank you again. Let's get going.
Okay, so first I wanted to show you how I use Google Sites to create my class website. So I first go over here to the little tab, the little waffle as we call it, and I click on Sites. It'll take you to something that looks like this. At first this was a little confusing for me, but I always go to New Google Sites right over here. And it'll bring up all the websites that I've made so far, and I'm gonna go to, you would go to blank and create a new one, but I'm gonna click on the one I've already created. You can customize this however you would like to. So what I did was I added my header, which I made on Canva, and then I just saved it as a PNG and then inserted it here in the change image box. Then I inserted my personalized Bitmoji classroom. There's a ton of videos on how to make these. I didn't really look at any videos on how to make it. I kind of just made this on my own in Google Draw, and you can just, but there's definitely a ton of tutorials on how to make that, and you can definitely get more creative than this. I made mine very basic, but I have links over here for them to click on, go to the math toolbox, which is didax.com, to go to our Zoom meetings with the easy link here, to go to their Clever portal here, and to go to our Google Classroom here. I could get fancy and put decorations on here. I just left it really basic. Then I made a tab for important announcements. I did this by going over to the collapsible text and inserting it. And also the cool thing is you can move anything wherever you would like. Like if I wanted to move this, I just go over to these little dots on the side and I grab it, and I can move it below this picture or whatever it may be, but I'm gonna leave it where it's at. So important announcements, and it's a drop down box. So when the parents click on this or the kids click on this, it'll say first day of school, please bring, and then the things that they need to bring. I also have some links here for them to meet the teacher. This is more for the kids that are not coming into class on the first day of school or at all this year. I am going to have a meet me slide or video. I'm thinking of making an intro video. I think it'll just be a little more personal that way rather than them reading through my information. And then I added a schedule a call with Miss Sanchez button, and I'll show you how these work when we tour the entire site. I guess I'll just go ahead and do that now. So we'll go to preview, and here we are on my website, Miss Sanchez's third grade virtual classroom. You scroll down and here we go, and the links all work. So if I clicked on Math Toolbox, it'll take you to an outsourced frame of didax.com, and it has all these great manipulatives that the kids can use online. If they click Zoom, it'll take them to my personalized Zoom meeting. If they click Google Classroom, it'll take them right to our third grade Google Classroom. I want them to fill out an all about you form, so I inserted it here by adding a button here. Okay, let's see how can I put a button. So you're going to go down here to all the options you have for inserts and hit button. Next it's going to pop up a name. You can type in, let's just say we want to put a Zoom button. And we wanted to, you can just, for right now, put whatever is the URL, the link to get there, and we're going to insert it. It's going to pop up something like this. You can move it all over the place. And the way that I like to display them, they definitely can be filled like this. I like to go over to outlined. They just look a little bit neater to me. Alright guys, I'm going to show you a little bit about, or tell you a little bit about what I put on my All About You form. I first have the title. I of course have their email address, because if they're answering this on something other than their school email, that's fine. I just need to know their email address. I need to know their name. I also need to know, do you have a nickname that you like to be called? Do you need to sit near the front of the class to see better? Yes, no, it doesn't matter. What do you want to learn more about this year? What do you like most about school? And then I have, what do you need more help on? I put some bubbles: math, reading, spelling, computers, other. They can always type in something, but I gave them kind of an idea of what I'm asking here by putting some bubbles. What is your favorite song? Because I tend to play a lot of music in class. If I can find their favorite song, that'd be really fun. And when is your birthday? What time do you feel most awake and ready to learn? Morning or afternoon? And are you allergic to anything is a giant one. And is there anything else you want me to know? I hit submit and it'll go to me from my website. Below I have my important announcements tab as I showed you, and again the parents can click over here. So I have my first day of school, August 4th, and then I have my meet the teacher. This slide is not made yet, but it will update when I do make it, or video, whichever one. And then schedule a call with Miss Sanchez. What I have is I set up on the Square Up app. You can set up I set up a Google Hangout for 15 minutes or a phone call for 15 minutes, and they can book these, and it's just a great way to schedule my events. It goes straight to my phone when somebody schedules an appointment with me. Do you want to go to Square Up Appointments? When you go to Square Appointments, free scheduling software, sign up free, and that will help you create this whole thing. It comes with an app. It's just really easy, really fun. So it's the SquareUp.com. If you want to just type in Square Up Appointments on Google, that'd take you right to this page and you can get started for free. Let's say I wanted to compose a new email. I have this book appointment button in my signature, and that takes the parents right to my book an appointment page, which is awesome. They don't have to go to my website. It's right here in my email. So normally when I send out the weekly assignment reminder or any emails to the parents, they can easily book an appointment if they have any questions. All right, you want to go up to your settings tab and see all settings, and then you can easily put in here signature. So this is where you'll enter your signature. And my book an appointment is actually an HTML code, which I will post for you below. And if you need it, post it into here and it will show up this book an appointment button. If you need this, the link will be below, or the HTML code will be below, and you can insert it into here and you will get this book an appointment button. Here I put a click to open envelope, which I made in Google Slides, and they can just click to open it, and it has a little note from me. And then there's just a little Bitmoji me. And up here, my tabs say weekly assignments, library, Zoom ELA, Zoom math, homework, menu, and how to. These are going to be for the students that are distance learners. So every morning, they're going to get to join us live for ELA and for math. So they would go over to Zoom ELA or Zoom math, and they'd click on the day that it is. So if it's Monday, they're going to click on Monday. Same goes for all the other days. And this link, when they click this button, will take them to my meeting room, and I can let them in for our Zoom virtual meetings. So then they can go over to library, and I have a link here to our online library, which is actually Epic. So if you haven't heard of Epic, it's a great tool. I think you need a subscription. My school does subscribe for us. I have to double check on that because they did subscribe for us. I have to double check if we are. If not, I have to get my own subscription. And then here I have all of our accelerated reader, and they can just click here to go take an AR test, or they can click here to go to find out if their book is AR by going to arbookfind.com. So all those are linked in my library. I just found these images on Google, and I just put in books PNG, accelerated reader PNG, and just found the one that suited my website best. Over here in weekly assignments, I don't have anything yet, but I will have my weekly assignment calendar posted here with more checklists, so I can show you what those look like. So I would post this. It would say weekly checklist 5/18. This is what we were doing. We had a Google Meet at 10 a.m. and it'll have a checklist of everything to do. I might make this a little more interactive as I post it on my website. For the most part, this is what I do for the checklist. So again, Zoom Math, they can go to the day, click there, it'll take them to my meeting room, and they can be there ready for Zoom Live Math. And homework menu, I do have my homework menu linked. So that is my website, my classroom website. Of course, I'm always adding to it daily. It's still a work in progress. Stuff like this is fun to me to have, interactive things. I definitely want to get my Meet the Teacher slides down, or video, whichever it's going to be. And I just want to be ready to present this to my parents. So I hope I was able to help some of you guys out and give you guys some ideas about how to structure your online class in a more easy, feasible way. So I'm hoping you got to see everything and you were able to get a good idea. If you need any specifics, please request videos down below in the comments, and I will definitely try to get those up for you guys. I like to explain different things and share ideas, so if you would like to know any more, please go ahead and feel free to reach out to me, and I will get those answers to you as fast as possible. I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.